Opening night of the HBL PSL. It's the 4th edition of this great tournament, and the Lahore Qalandars, who've no history to report about, but tonight they might just take a leap forward in their fortunes. They posted a total of 171 for 8. The cornerstone there, Fakhar Zaman with 65, Sohail Akhtar with 37, A.B. de Villiers weighing in with a quick fire 24. But Fakhar Zaman, who's so difficult to bowl at, he plays the orthodox strokes and he's packed with power, and then he plays the unorthodox shots as well. Matthew Hayden has opened the innings for many a team in his past. Haydos, he's as difficult as anyone to bowl to.
Yeah, no doubt. When you have a look at that wagon wheel, he's very heavily scored through the leg side, and I think that's actually testimony to the fact that he was mostly chased by both slow bowling and fast bowling. They really tried to, as he shuffled across to the onside, come hard in on his leg stump. That enabled him to play through that onside well tonight.
Saw those figures there for Shadab Khan, 1 for 34 in 4 overs. That's his most expensive analysis in the HBL PSL in the 4 editions. So tonight they went after him. Now Qalandars, a whole new raft of faces in their ranks. They've got a new captain in Mohammad Hafiz, the professor. They've got the brilliance of that man there, A.B. de Villiers. And if he can't inspire a team, I don't know who can.
Well, what he'd be saying is that, fellas, when I got into bat, and I'm a pretty good player, it was hard work. It was a game of 2 halves. First 10 overs went for almost 100, and then they were able to pull it back nicely here. Last little phase of play, they went 41 for 6. So wickets fell, scoring rates slowed down. It was hard work. So they'll be saying we've got to take the pace off the ball. I think they'll also be trying to maybe rough it up a bit, Wilco. Yeah. Try and get that ball sort of in a state where it's starting to grab into the wicket.
And what they have, I think that's a good call there. Well, Luke Ronchi, as destructive a player, look at that strike rate of 153. Phenomenal power from Luke Ronchi. And he was such a force for Islamabad United last year. So Luke Ronchi will have a new face alongside him. This is the youngster Rizwan Hussain, who's one of the young emerging players, and he's had a fantastic national competition in December. His average is 51 in just the 8 matches he's played of T20 cricket. He looks the real deal.
Well, I haven't seen Wilco, but I'll take your word for that. When someone averages 50 in T20 cricket, means you're a pretty good player. I had an opportunity to meet this young fella this morning as well. He looks like he's a really high-quality youngster, left armour. But interesting actions, don't they? All the Pakistani fast bowlers have a long chain of wonderful fast bowlers.
Well, you know what, Haydos? Last year, Brendan McCullum was captain of the Qalandars. He gave the ball to Shaheen Shah Afridi. He took 5 for 4 here on this ground, and he wrecked Multan. So Shaheen Shah Afridi, from there on, has gone into all forms for Pakistan, and he's 18.
One thing you can't coach is athletic ability, and he's got it in spades. His approach to the wicket's outstanding. Lovely natural rhythm through his wrists is often a real signature of Pakistani fast bowlers, how they present the ball.
It's a slip and a third slip here for Shaheen, and immediately he's flicked over mid-on. Not sure if it'll go for 4. It might. Oh, it does. Well, Hafiz can't do much about that. Ronchi, if he's in the groove, he's almost impossible to bowl at.
A little bit of shape, held up into the wicket, checked up. It was a checked up shot. Just goes to show you just how small this ground is. And it's barely trickled into the outfield. You're allowed to get your clothes dirty too, son.
Rahat Ali, the fielder, or the non-fielder. Smack! And a great piece of fielding. Sohail Akhtar, the fielder. And, well, would you believe it? That is sloppy. They're going to get a run here. because of the shy at the stumps. Then they took a run, but this saved a boundary.
It's that little front step, that's what got it in.
That's an aerial fielding dive moment, that is for sure.
It was drop catch, but the effort was outstanding. He got a nice little balance step in, that first little step to his right. Just gave him that little bit of an opportunity to take half a chance, but sometimes half a chance is all you need to submerge a side. So it's a significant moment. Just happened right here, folks, in the first over.
First ball in PSL. And Rizwan Hussain just clips Shaheen Shah Afridi for a couple of runs. As confident as you like. He has announced himself in the HBL PSL.
Once again, Wilco, just held up in the wicket, checked in the wicket a little bit. You always know when a player's trying to play hard to the onside like that, that it's not exactly coming onto the bat. It may have actually even slowed up a little bit.
Well, this is wonderful to see a young Shaheen Shah Afridi who forced his way into Pakistan's teams in all three formats: Test, ODI and T20. A nice looking stroke again from a confident stroke from Rizwan Hussain. He's 22, but is a young player in the emerging players bracket who will look to make a name for himself on this stage.
And I think what he'll also be looking at is leadership from the other end as well.
Yeah, Hados, look at those numbers. 22 years of age in the national T20, 311 runs at an average of 51, strike rate 131, and his favourite player is Kumar Sangakkara. He won't go far wrong if he bats like him.
No, what a wonderful player, hey? Kumar Sangakkara. All formats of the game as well. It was absolutely outstanding. I love listening to Kumar Sangakkara talk about the game as well. He's got a real wisdom in his approach and knowledge of the game. Technically superb.
Well, so far from Luke Ronchi, it's a shot a ball. I don't think he knows how to spell block or defence. He just goes after everything.
And that's why he's probably, over his career, been a little inconsistent as well. Because I think you can only afford one or two players like that in a batting lineup that just go at all costs. They come off, they win your game of cricket. That's okay. But you can't also, at the other end of the stick, expect consistency.
Oh, he goes down the pitch, uses bottom hand, and what a noise off the bat. 6 into the stands. A Pepsi catch a crawl moment and a chance right there. First over, 14 for no wicket.
अब पेश है पाकिस्तान पैसे भेजने का नया चैंपियन Remitly Money Transfer. Now send money to Pakistan for cash pickup or bank deposits to most banks within minutes. With great exchange rates and low to no fees. और Remitly का खास offer. अब पाइए $10 towards your first transfer of $100 or more to Pakistan. इसे कहते हैं चौके पे चौका. Remitly Money Transfer का नया चैंपियन. किफायत भी, easy भी.
Rahat Ali, left arm, and he gets a bit of shape. He gets a natural shape to the ball, Rahat. Well, Ronchi, look at where he's gone, and he uses that bottom hand, and he's got a great piece of wood in his hands. Oh, crack! And Pepsi catch a craw. That's a moment for someone in the crowd. Was it a catch? Was it? Oh. Who wants it? Who's got it? Pepsi catch. Oh, he's got him. Counts. That's down the leg side. That's a wide.
It's an undeniable sound, isn't it? It doesn't matter what sport. If you hear that crisp, clean sound, it almost penetrates your ears. Beautiful.
Rahat Ali, 59 matches in T20 cricket. He's a genuine medium-fast swing bowler. The occasional delivery is keeping low on this pitch as well, and it might well continue to do that through the night.
I think it's just when you look at the wicket blocks either side, you can see where there's patches of green and where the grass is growing, and then it's quite bare, especially in the middle of the wicket blocks. And naturally these guys are going to try and hit the wicket hard and take the pace off it, so there will be that variation, Wilco.
Well bowled. It's well bowled. Just line and length to Rizwan.
It's amazing how many left-arm bowlers there are for Pakistan. There has to be a reason. Whether all the backyards says shorter on one side than the other, I'm not sure. Let's have a look at that wicket. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's a good batting surface. But 1, 2 and 3, I think you've got to be on the money tonight, because it definitely slows up as the game goes on.
Ball, good line, good length again from Rahat. And the other for Mohammad Hafiz, the skipper. There he is, Mohammad Hafiz. He's got options. So he's got Carlos Brathwaite, he's got Yasir Shah with his leg break, Shaheen Afridi bowling his left arm pace, Haris Rauf his pace, Rahat Ali's bowling right now. He's got Anton Devcic to bowl left arm, very slow spin, hardly does spin, and he's got himself to bowl his off spin if he wants. So this year I really do think that Qalandars have a balanced look about them, and of course a new captain, new energy, and they've got nothing to lose. They've been bottom of the pack in the previous 3 editions. They can only go one way.
I think apart from their bowling as well, just having someone like AB de Villiers in the dugout is superb. You saw him do the majority of the talking actually at the huddle. You know, that ability for him to be able to transform that maybe 50% player into something that's higher than that, 60, 70% player. So he's world class with the bat, but he's also in the dugout such a significant mentor to a lot of these young players.
Ronke, New Zealand born, but then he went over, lived in Australia, played for Australia, and ended up playing for New Zealand. It's well bowled. It's pitched outside leg stump. He won't get an LBW for that, but it's just a leg by. 2 overs, 17 for no wicket, just 3 from that over.
Yeah, parents will be parents.
I know.
Last week, Ma and Baba were here.
Beta, I never park on hills.
It's okay, Papa.
It's like they have a third eye.
That tree could fall.
It's a strong tree, Ma.
State Farm's got you.
We should send you Mom's laddus.
Wait, I'm getting a text. Sending laddus. Send back container?
Mom? How did my mom get your number? Third eye.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Shaheen now short, and Ronke has used that pace so well. Something for the bowler to think about.
Well, when you quieten your mind, you often hear the music a lot louder, and that's a case where he had a very clear mind, very still. Doesn't make any fuss at all of it, just helps its way. Righto, colourful shot, really magic shot that. Just that stillness in your mind is really important, guys.
Well, we had a full house for the opening ceremony here tonight. It was a battle to get into the ground. But once you're in here, it was full of energy. It was a fantastic opening ceremony, and this is the opening match. Oh, Ronke looks so good. And another delightful sound off that bat.
The worst ball, back of the length. They're not really thinking that sort of ball is going to disappear. Look, hits a length, takes some pace off it as well. Ronke just stands really tall. Look at posturally where he's on. He's right on top of the ball there. Waits for it hard to come onto the bat. Keeps his shape nicely.
Well, Haydos, he was man of the tournament last year for his fantastic batting efforts for Islamabad. 435 runs in total. Bowled. Intelligent bowling from Shaheen Afridi. The Yorker, so difficult to deal with.
He's sort of in a situation now, you can see he's emotional about his performance so far. He's been pounded. Already 9 runs off this over, but that's a good comeback. That shows he's capable of fighting hard, which is important as a bowler. Luke Ronke's come out there with a plan tonight to try and get under his skin and upset him, upset his tempo and rhythm, but he's come back strongly.
They're going to take a single here. Direct hit might have been going upstairs.
I suppose as a young player, you're never always going to get it your own way all the time. I think you tend to, as you get a little bit older as well, you tend to think a little clearer when you're under pressure. Younger, you're full of steam and you make mistakes.
Cricket GIF, if you want to watch ball-by-ball highlights, just go to cricketgif.com. You won't miss much on there. Ronke hasn't missed much either. And there you go. If only we could predict. Slower delivery that time.
Oh, he just took the pace off it again. Yeah, just sort of rolled his fingers over it, and it did grip as well, so you can see how that's going to get a little more difficult. That bloke there in the shot, Carlos Brathwaite, he'll do the same as well. He'll take the pace off it. Of course, he'll come from a great height as well.
From this over, can Shaheen finish with a dot ball? It's gone for the Yorker again. A toe crusher from Shaheen. 3 gone, 28 for no wicket. Well, it's a good start this for Islamabad, exactly as Dean Jones and Waqar Younis would want Luke Ronke to play. New face for the Qalandars this year, Carlos Brathwaite, the 30-year-old man from Barbados who shot to stardom in the 2016 World T20 in Calcutta. Flicked 4.
Shimmy. Carlos Brathwaite, his first delivery, has speared it into Ronke's legs, and he's acted accordingly, tried to roll his fingers across it like an upright sweep shot.
Look how far down the pitch he's come to meet that delivery from Brathwaite. Brathwaite's not express pace, but he can generate pace, and he can generate different kinds of deliveries. Leg stump again, that's the delivery. Where were you, Matthew Hayden, that night at Calcutta, April 4, 2016? I was there that night. Ben Stokes ran in, and Ben Stokes was carted for 4 consecutive sixes.
Yeah, Wilco, I was on the beach as usual.
Well, Ben Stokes, I think it took him a long time to get over that. It was a hammering. And of course the West Indies bludgeoned England, or rather Brathwaite did, and West Indies won the World T20. They won the Women's World T20, and their under-19s won the World Cup as well. It was a golden year for Brathwaite and co, and he is the captain of the West Indies T20 team. Chance for Rizwan Hussain. He looks classy, this lad.
Almost a shot of the night, that. Powerfully struck. Didn't move a lot. I reckon that's the key on these wickets, is not to go dancing around too much. Don't waste energy. Just focus on just getting your hands through the ball. Beautiful shot.
Got some thinking to do here, Big Carlos. 4-1-4. He hasn't got his line or length right. Better, but he's picked this up. Rizwan Hussain. It's one bounce 4.
He's come around the wicket to try and stop the angle. Both players loving it, but he got a little too straight, floated it up. First time I saw that delivery was from bowler in Australia called Simon O'Donnell, like a floating slower ball. No problems at all, Rizwan picking that up.
Better. There's a bit more in that delivery from Carlos Brathwaite. He didn't just put the delivery, bowled it.
I suppose it'd be quite...
Well, this is the Osaka power run. It's a great chance to run and win a cool hamper. Oh, he's not going to get too hot running that pace, is he?
I reckon he might have him covered there, Wilco.
Don't go there. 4 overs gone. It's 41 for no wicket.
To smile, been hungry for a while. Take me with you if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
Willow broadcast of ICC Cricket World Cup is presented by State Farm. Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
सुना है लोग उसे आंख भर के देखते हैं तो उसके शहर में कुछ दिन ठहर के देखते हैं
Change of bowling for Qalandars. Yasir Shah is into the attack with his leg spin. Tonight we saw the leg spin of Shadab Khan, who he went for 34 in his 4 overs. His most expensive bowling in the HBL PSL. The same stage after 4 overs, Qalandars were 39 for no wicket. So Islamabad just 2 ahead at this stage. Fielded. Sohail Akhtar saved some runs here, and he's saved some runs right here. And that's an aerial fielding dive moment right there from Sohail Akhtar.
Yeah, superb piece of fielding. Bit of a loosener. Got a bit too short and a little bit wide as well.
Bit of turn that time from Yasir Shah. Guess who he is? He's the Tapal Tea Rocket Man, and he's in the stands. If you want a cup of tea, go and see him.
Big tank, isn't it, of tea? Got to weigh a couple of pounds, I would have thought. Cool though. I think the maximum for the day was about 21, wasn't it? So a cup of tea would be quite nice. No time for those blokes though. Lots of things on their mind. They've got to get a wicket. That's why Yasir Shah comes into his own, because he will be trying to get a wicket.
Hafiz, the new skipper for the Qalandars. Yasir Shah sporting the beard. Brendan Taylor is the wicket-keeper for the Qalandars. He's the former Zimbabwe wicket-keeper batsman. 28 test matches, Brendan Taylor, with 6 test centuries. Scored a massive 138 against India in Auckland in the 2015 World Cup. It was a fabulous innings from Brendan Taylor. He's been a stalwart for Zimbabwe. Now plays his cricket in England.
It's already got a little bit harder to score. It's almost, you could feel the shift in the momentum of the game. So Yasir Shah is immediately come on and just made some difference. Wicket just holding a little bit.
Well bowled. It's a good over. They've gone quickly for the run, but that's a good over from Yasir. 4 runs coming from it. 5 gone, 45 for no wicket.
जो दिल में है वो ही दिखेगा. अब सब कुछ ऐसे ही चलेगा. क्योंकि it's HBL PSL time.
Pakistan Super League. Live and exclusive on Willow in association with Remitly Money Transfer. Now get $10 towards your first transfer of $100 or more to Pakistan.
Yeah, the start is not a bad one. 45 without a wicket. So in a run chase, you want the first 6 overs to yield something like this. No wickets down, 127 from 90 balls. So this has certainly become a doable job now. That's gone up in the air. It's a sky. This has to be taken, needs to be taken. Wicket has gone down. Hafiz takes the sky. Rahat Ali is the partnership breaker. Hello, Hoggy.
Thanks, Ramiz. Well, Rahat, he's been the pick of the bowlers so far out of the quicks for Lahore. Rizwan, he looked the goods. He's going out a rate of knots. He's going out a run of ball. It's a good partnership with him and Ronke, but it has to come to an end. He's gone for 15 off 15. Islamabad 45 for 1.
I got the job.
I guess we're moving.
Life is changing, and you need to sell your house. Agents are everywhere, but how do you know who you can trust? At HomeLight, you can compare actual performance data on thousands of agents near you, so you know you're getting the best agent for your needs. The best real estate agents sell homes for more money, and with HomeLight, it's easy to find them. Get started for free today at homelight.com.
It's been a great day, spectacular start to the PSL edition 4, fireworks and all. Cameron Delport has walked in, 1 wicket down, so comfortable post really to occupy at this stage. Pull shot, another one bites the dust, another one is gone. Rahat Ali, who had a wonderful successful PSL 3, is flavouring success once again here. 2 of 2.
Well, I'm not sure whether Ali was looking to get Ronke out caught like this. He's dug the ball in, it was short. It was over the top of the leg stump. It was right in Ronke's area where he could really demoralise that and go over square leg, but it was a very good catch. That short fine leg. Ronke has to go. It was a dynamic innings, 27 off 17. Islamabad 45 for 2 as Rawat Ali is on a hat-trick.
पेश है Remitly money transfers to Pakistan. खास ऑफर, अब पाइए $10 towards your first transfer of $100 or more to Pakistan. Hurry, send money now with Remitly.com or download the app today. Remitly, किफायत भी, easy भी.
Well, he's certainly featuring as a star for his side on a hat-trick. Hafiz has given him an opportunity by maintaining 2 slippers, so watch out for that angle. It's Bill Salt who's walked in. Yeah, he's taking a good catch, and Ronke finding the fielder a shot fine. There we go, a hat-trick delivery. Oh, almost gets a net edge and almost a wicket for Rawat Ali. What an over it's turned out to be.
I'm not sure what Salt was doing there on the hat-trick ball. Just trying to pepper that through the covers.
Yeah, bit of salt and pepper. 6-12, 155 strike rate, 730s. He can keep wickets as well. That's good timing from him. But how things can go south in a T20 contest. They were swimming beautifully. Great opening burst, and then 2 wickets off 2 balls, including that of Ronke.
Well, that was a huge wicket. Ronke, the leading run scorer in last year's edition of the PSL. Just wondering why Rawat Ali didn't continue bowl a second over straight up, because he was getting that ball to swing too in that first over.
Oh, that is some timing through the offside. Classical piece from Salt. That's got to be a
right area, over pitching and paying the price.
The guy is tall, the balance was good on that occasion, and found the placement as well. 49, 5.5 overs. And gone. That's good fielding. Not great batting by Islamabad United. Saw it, hit it straight to the fielder.
Well, every shot Salt wanted. He wanted to be aggressive. He wanted to be attacking. There's only 1 defensive shot in this short innings. Everything else was trying to attack the left-arm pace of Rawat. Ball was hit upishly, trying to drive off a good length, quite getting the full control that he wanted, and he has to pay the price. He's on his way. Short innings of 4, 49 for 3. Islamabad 3 wickets in that over.
Hi, I am Prem Jyotish. I'm here to help you anytime you face the difficult question in life: career, business, relationship, health, or the dream you wanted to pursue. Science of astrology and numerology can indicate the correct path for you. Astrology and numerology is helping mankind for thousands of years. In today's complex life, it's even more relevant. Call me today for a better tomorrow.
Call Prem Jyotish today, 718-899-6161.
Well, they certainly have shot themselves in the foot after batting so well in the first 4-point-some overs. They've lost 3 wickets in 1 over. Hussain Talat is the new man in. And it's the skipper against the left-hander. His record against the left-handers is quite impressive.
This is a wicket of the previous over. Rahad having a lot of success getting the 3 wickets, and Salt, that just got a little too big on him. Trying to drive on the up. Didn't want to take his time, didn't want to get used to the wicket. Wanted to be quite aggressive. Because he didn't give himself time, it's just put a lot more pressure on Islamabad in this innings. And this is a good move from Hafiz too. Coming on, 2 new batsmen out the crease, both left-handers. He's getting the ball to turn away from them.
Yeah, they tell you not to lose wickets in the first 6 because you can't afford a rebuilding phase in T20s. Well, that is exactly what has happened to the United. Good catch by substitute fielder Hassan. He's smart fielder, captain Pakistan under 19 at the World Cup. Good all-round cricketer. Qalandars were at it, even though they didn't flavor a lot of success in the first 4 overs, but then they bounced back through that lovely over from Rahat Ali. 3 wickets for him, 2 overs, 3 for 6. Just needed a bit of calmness after a good start, because the required rate even now is less than 10. We're talking about 9 and over on a good pitch, wickets in hand. They shouldn't have been taxed. Down the ground for a run.
Well, Islamabad last year were very powerful in that opening partnership, going out 9 and over, especially in the power play, but it was the middle overs where they did struggle, and Lahore will be looking at that. They've got 3 wickets. They'll really be trying to apply the pressure now. Try and get a right-hander or 2 out there for Yasser Shah.
Yeah, good time for Hafiz to come and bowl. 3 wickets in 1 over from Rahat, and just 4 runs in that over from the off-spinner. 53 for 3. Yeah, I mean, those 3 wickets just completely devastated the United in that run chase. They were placing themselves quite well until that over from Rahat Ali. Now they need to be sensible. They need a partnership, maybe a couple of partnerships. Not lose a lot of wickets in a hurry. Just bank on their bounce back ability. In the last season also, or in fact it was the first season where they won the last 5 matches on the bounce, qualified for the final and won the final. So they can be pretty gritty, United.
With Salt's approach to Rahit in that over a couple of overs ago, where he got 4 off 4 balls caught in the final ball of the over, all I could think of was he's trying to be attacking to the quicks. I won't be happy with that going down leg side, but he might be not as comfortable against the spin. That's probably why he's just trying to get a few runs on the board, because he might have thought he was going to feel the pressure with Hafiz and Shah in the attack in the middle overs.
Change of tactics from Yasir Shah has been extremely flat. Not a first choice for Pakistan in T20s or 50 overs cricket. So it's just trying to rejig bit of stuff here. Quicker through the air, not a lot of spin. Be accurate wicket to wicket.
Yes, nice. Yes, it.
With the pressure on Islamabad and there's 2 left-handers here, I wouldn't mind him slowing down and bowling like he does in Test match cricket, but just trying to tempt them to go across the line, play those cross-batted shots, just go with the wrong one. A little bit of extra bounce, a little bit of extra drop, ball turning away from the left-hander. Create a bit of doubt to the new batsman, especially Delport.
Yeah, good batsman. Look for a bit of predictability to tee off. So he's got to just vary the pace a little.
Yes, nice.
Look for that wrong gun every now and then, because he's mentioned it that he's developed a good wrong gun. Not very good at bowling the googlies.
I just felt Shadab Khan was a little under pressure in that innings that Islamabad were bowling to Lahore, and he just got quicker as the pressure rose. He's just starting to fall away in a bit of form, especially with the World Cup coming around. He's just got to back his ability to get that drop, that drift, and just get that sharp turn that we know that Shadab Khan can have.
Yeah, I mean, his efficacy is when he picks up wickets. Yasir Shah is not employed to stop the flow of runs, but to give his captain, his team, the luxury of picking up wickets. That automatically will slow down the process of the big shots. 57 for 3.
I can't believe they charged me this much. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Go to CashNetUSA.com now. If approved, you may get the money you need as soon as tomorrow.
Thanks. Who are you?
I'm CashNetUSA.com. Man.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Matt Summary then 171 plays 57 for the loss of 3. So the rhythm has been cut down to size by Rahat Ali. 3 wickets in 1 over. That's a good option. Goes straight to the fielder.
We're talking about Yasir Shah before too. He's bowling quickly. He's trying to be economical. The thing is, Lahore got 3 quick wickets. There's 2 new batsmen out the crease. AB de Villiers had a chance of getting the run out there of Delport. He's normally a lot better than that. Normally he has run-outs like that for dinner. He'll be very disappointed with himself.
Yeah, completely misfired it. He just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, back to Yasir. When you've got 3 wickets and you've just come on out of the power play, 2 new batsmen out the crease, that's where you can afford to bowl more test match bowling. If you didn't have those wickets, you're under pressure with the run rate. The 2 openers were still going out 9 and over. That's when you try and bowl flatter and just try and create that pressure with economical bowling.
Spinner must not be afraid to toss the ball up. And if he goes for a 6, so be it, because there's chance of picking up a wicket as well. So you must not cancel your chances by going absolutely flat and being predictable, because leg spinners such a joy to watch because of their ability to pick wickets and create a situation for the opposition.
The thing is, you saw Shadab Khan when he threw one up to AB de Villiers, it turned sharply. It beat one of the best batsmen of spin in the world. So Yasir Shah should have been watching that and going back to what he does best, is get that loop, get that drift and drop, get that turn out of a wicket that is conducive to spin.
Another good over from Hafiz, just 4 runs so far. Last ball, that's gone to the fielder. That's well fielded. 5 from the over, 62 for 3. What have we got here? Aerial lucky t-shirt launcher. Here it comes. Is it going to come? Is ready with the aerial bazooka. If you catch the t-shirt, you can win washing machines, signed cricket balls and bats. Plenty of good stuff, right? Harris Rauf is supposed to be quick.
He is quick. And he's only been bowling with a hard ball in the last couple of years. So someone found him in the backyard, Pakistan, and then he's been over in the western suburbs of Sydney, where he's been playing grey cricket. He got 5 for in his first game in grey cricket. He got injured, so he had a couple of games out. But expect some big things from him. He's quick. He executes the Yorker very well. And I'm looking forward to seeing this young man on the big stage of the PSL.
PSL debut for him. His bowling hero is Dale Steyn. Looking just a little bit uneasy, but that is natural. Here he comes. Beats him outside the off stump. 138 kph. That's not a bad start at all.
Better get a new radar gun. Thought that was a little quicker than that, Ramiz. But he has got the ball up around the 150 mark. And there are a few reports back from grey cricket in Sydney. But he is quite aggressive with the ball. He's hard to face. He does hurry the batsman up.
Yeah, I think it's going to be about that balance. How much of quick balls, how much to experiment with slow balls. I think he's got to find that right balance to be a good asset in T20. I'm sure he'll learn on his way, but the start hasn't been bad at all. So he's hit the bat hard, which is good to see. That's into the gap. Single.
Well, I did see this young man in the UAE or Abu Dhabi T20 tournament where Lahore Qalandars came and played in that. It was a 4-day tournament, and he bowled in the death overs and executing the Yorker, bowling under pressure. He was able to uphold that pressure. So I think it's a great move for Lahore to put him in the big moment against the top side of the tournament so far, Islamabad.
Doesn't have a bad action. I think it's a repeatable action, which is good. Slow ball. The attempt at slow ball, it's been given as a wide. Right, Zik Motor Oil Challenger provides chance to win $100 and the Zik Motor Oil. So that's a good job done. Can oil his knees maybe after that sprint.
There's no point me going after the oil because I don't know how to change the oil in my car now.
That's a miscue. It's a bit of chalk at the toe end. Not a bad start at all. Just 5 runs from the over. That's an excellent over. That really is well done. A little bit nervous, but he got his nerves under check, and so he's delivered 5 balls and has looked pretty impressive. Speed 140.1 kph that last ball.
Just like the approach. He's not shy of trying new things. The wide there was an attempted slower delivery.
It's a spectacular sight, this. The ring of fire under lights looks beautiful. It's a good strong drive down the ground, only a single. And so boundaries have been hard to come by. Just 7 runs from that over. 69 for the loss of 3 after 10 overs.
Watch the biggest cricketing events of the year.
Oh, that is a great shot. Here goes the celebration.
Vivo IPL 2019.
Terrific shot.
And ICC Cricket World Cup 2019.
Oh, that's beautiful stroke.
All the TV subscribers of Willow can watch on their digital devices for free on www.willow.tv with TV everywhere.
Ten overs gone, and what a time for the head and shoulders move for $1 million. If you get that right, you could be in chance to earn $1 million. You know what? If ever there was a commentator who's in for a chance to earn $1 million with the head and shoulders, it's you, Bazid Khan.
Close call between me and Danny, don't you think?
He doesn't have too much dandruff.
It's 70 for 3, Alan, and with Qalandars here, they were 94 without loss in the first 10, and just seems that it's become difficult after the power play, after the initial spell, to get runs quickly.
He's hit this from a low base, and he's hit it so well. It's 6. Great shot. Hussain Talat combat. He's strong and he's really used his power here.
Used the depth of the crease, went right back and swung really hard. He almost sort of slips over, but fantastic hitting.
Just reduces the asking rate. Handsome looking stroke. He's spanked this. That is one of the shots of the night.
And that is the area of Hussain Talat's strength. Extra cover. Those hands do the work. Straight through.
I don't think the ball has been hit harder tonight than that cover drive from Hussain Talat. And what it's done, those 2 shots, before that 6 and a 4, the asking rate was getting on to 12 and over, and now those 2 blows by Hussain Talat have reduced the required rate to 9.9, which is manageable. If it starts getting to 12, 13, 14, then it becomes a little bit of a problem. should just be one, but they might think of a second. They won't now. 11 gone, it's 82 for 3.
Money is like life. You have to decide how to get the most from it. And just like life, every decision affects every other decision. The trick is making good decisions today so you're ready for tomorrow when it comes. So we made you some simple free tools that let you see how what you do today will affect your tomorrow. So you can make smart choices about how to spend your money and your life. Personal Capital. Get to know your money.
Qalandars, who were put into bat, 171 for 8. Pakistan with 65 of those runs. Mohammad Hafiz now managing his troops, and they'd be happy to see the win predictor, which has got 76% for Lahore to win this match. And it's looking good for Lahore, but it just takes one innings here, and it could be Delport and it could be Talat, and suddenly it all changes dramatically. But the asking rate just creeping towards 10.5 and over. Picked up, and it's close.
Bowling at good pace, 139, Haris Rauf. And Haris Rauf, Lord Qalandars are very proud of him. He's come through the ranks through their player development program. He came to trials for Lahore Qalandars, bowled very quickly. He's from Pindi, and he played just tape ball cricket, and then he was sent to Australia. And Qalandars are very, very proud that this guy has come through their ranks, through that player development program, and they think that he's the real deal. And so far, he's looked pretty awesome.
And he just bowls the beamer. Well, Bazid, your days as a bowling coach might be numbered.
Right on cue. Comes up with that, and a free hit. But he's trying for that Yorker again, and it's just, well, not gone too well.
It's a free hit here for Hussain Talat. Well, he tried to hit it very hard, and it only gets a single out to deep extra cover.
Skip.
And that's the Gillette Karari catch contest going on right there. That happened between the innings. The Gillette Kalari catch contest. And you get a signed delivery, a signed ball for your efforts as well. Pakistan. Aga Salman, I beg your pardon, he was the man who signed the ball and gave the present. Didn't see that in the halfway time, did you? Didn't see that going on?
You're too busy eating, weren't you?
No, I was stuck in the lift. Didn't know which way to go, up or down.
Hospitality box, VIP,
no,
that's
no.
the way you roll.
I was looking for my fellow commentators. Now the rate 10.3 for Islamabad. They are the defending champions, of course. They've won 2 out of the 3. Peshawar Zalmi won the 2nd, and Quetta Gladiators have twice been in finals. Hit hard and brilliantly saved by A.B. de Villiers.
expect nothing less from him. He's just fantastic all over. But that's not too bad for AB. He can do much better than that, but set such high standards.
You can see how he's using the cross seam there. A little bit more control. Oh, now then, picked up. What a nice noise that made. 6 it is. End of the over, 12 gone, 93 for 3.
I can't believe they charged me this much. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Go to CashNetUSA.com now. If approved, you may get the money you need as soon as tomorrow.
Thanks. Who are you?
I'm CashNetUSA.com. Man.
Apply now at CashNetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Well, 27-15, 16-4. Only Salt has failed. 3 out of the 4 have got in, and it needs one of these batsmen to go on and get a big score here for Islamabad. 79 required from 48.
Pretty decent, but on the shorter side. They're not allowing Islamabad United batsmen to get underneath. But Delport, last over, got underneath this, short of a length, and he's absolutely boosted. Pull shot, area of strength, but fantastic hit.
Yeah, he'll soon learn how strong Delport is. Played for the Qalandars, of course, Cameron Delport, and he's South African who hits the ball very hard. The T20 specialist.
Hits the ball very hard, and the umpire and Hussain Talat got a bit of a scare with that. He hits the ball extremely hard. Very focused. Rashid Riaz.
It's just pitched outside leg stump, and it's a wide.
Just a little bit of pressure now exerted on the Qalandars. This partnership now growing. Asif Ali is powerful hitter, but it needs this run rate to be under control when he comes in. These two are doing it well, but they need a boundary every over now. Asking rate climbing all the time. It's almost reached 10.
Yeah, it was up heading towards 12, so they're managing it. But you're right, they've got to get the boundary virtually every innings, every over. Brighto Pants, colourful fans get a chance to be a fan of the match. I suppose the more outlandish you are, the bigger chance you've got. Now then, how's this for a crack? Cameron Delport. Chakka, that's a big one too. That's a big chakka.
Serious batting this. 100 comes up, 50-run partnership comes up, but the slog sweep, we talked about Cameron Delport's power, and that has just come to the fore. He's played for Lahore. Qalandars will know all about Yasir Shah, and he's just hit into the second tier. Yasir Shah shortens the length. Islamabad United really in this now. These two doing well. Left-handers, ball spinning back in. What a smash.
Yeah, the partnership 54 from 45. Yasir Shah just acknowledging how good that was. They'll go for the second. No, they won't. It's 104 for 3.
We tried 2 different real estate agents who both promised great results, but after almost a year on the market, we still hadn't sold our house. Then we found HomeLight, which promised to get us in touch with the top agents in our area. We went with the agent they recommended, and it worked. HomeLight's agent sold our house when the others couldn't.
HomeLight compares data on millions of agents, so you know you're getting the best agent for your needs.
Oh yeah, we recommend HomeLight.
Get started for free today at HomeLight.com.
It was just the partnership that Islamabad needed. It's half century now, 55 from 46 balls between Hussein Talat, who's contributed 26 from 23 balls, and Cameron Delport 24 from 20. Delport with 2 sixes, Talat's hit a 6 and 1 4. Delport hasn't hit a 4 yet. It's going to be Rahat Ali. 2 overs, 10 dot balls, 3 for 6. All 3 wickets coming in the 1 over. Lofted, not well enough, I don't think. Lofted, and a man underneath it. It is Mohammad Hafiz who takes it so easily, and Rahat Ali's got 4.
Rahat Ali just goes, what's the fuss all about? Come in and bowl, and now got a 4-for. He's going all around the park, work Qalandars. He comes back, first ball back, cross seamer, pace off, and Delport just scoops it up to cover. Hafiz underneath it, and that's 4 down. Important wicket. Delport looking good. 1 for 24, 104 for 4.
New batsman is Asif Ali, and he comes in on a hat-trick. Asif Ali with a strike rate, healthy strike rate of 143. Got 100, and he can change the complexion of a game in minutes, but for the moment Rahat Ali is on a hat-trick for the 2nd time in the match. It had a chance. It did have a chance, but it's gone for 4.
A short and wide, not the ideal delivery for a hat-trick ball. Cut shot, just over the top. But what a spell this is. 4 for 10. It was 4 for 6 before that previous delivery, but most of the bowlers are taking a little bit of stick, but this man almost bowling on a green seamer.
2 is the call, and he's not going to get it now because he's on his backside, on pitch side. Thing is about Rahat Ali, he bowls it very tall. He's got a good high arm. Good catch this, Mohammad Hafiz. He called for it. He's calm underneath it. Big blow that to see Delport going for United.
Go on, Alan. Left armour. You're partial to left armers, aren't you?
Well, I tell you what, no tournament in the world has got as many left-arm pace bowlers as the HBL PSL. And what else that Rahat Ali does, he does shape the ball. He gets that natural shape, the in-swing into the pads, which is something that Shaheen Shah Afridi will have to learn to do more consistently. But he's taken 4 wickets. And he's pitched it lengthwise. Look at these, they've all pitched on a length, and that's what he's concentrated on. This time he gets the ball to jag back into the left-hander's pads.
And that's the other thing he's doing well. He's bowling cross seam and he's bowling these little slow ones which are now gripping and turning. It's almost like a left arm spinner, that last delivery. But dot balls 12, it's just been all on the money straight away. 3 wickets in that second over. Stands out like a beacon.
They are. Those numbers hit you straight between the eyes, because 12 dot balls, that's 2 overs from which Islamabad have not scored, delivered by one bowler, Rahat Ali. Brilliant bowling. This is his last ball of the third of his third, and it's going to be a single, but it's a good over. 14 gone, 111 for 4.
Yeah, parents will be parents.
I know.
Last week, Ma and Baba were here.
Beta, I never park on hills.
It's okay, Papa. It's like they have a third eye. That tree could fall. It's a strong tree, Ma.
State Farm's got you.
We should send you Mom's laddus.
Wait, I'm getting a text. Sending laddus. Send back container?
Mom? How did my mom get your number? Third eye.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Islamabad need 61 more runs, and they got 6 overs to do it. The Qalandars were 130 for 2 at this stage. Change of bowling. It's Carlos Brathwaite, the West Indies T20 captain. And Brathwaite conceded 12 in his first over. Oh, that's wide. That's a poor delivery. Not only does it add one, but it means another ball has to be bowled. Well, hit the spot with J. Dot, and the winner will get a gift hamper. Oh, what about? Oh, yeah, well bowled. Hit the spot with J. Dot. Hit hard. Oh, yes. Threads it through extra. Talat's looking very good.
Anywhere between mid-off and extra cover, Hussain Talat. That was just angling across him, but because he was closer to that, he smashed it through. United right in this. 56 now of 35. And guess what I'm going to say? Super over, Alan.
That'll make it a very long night, Bazit. That'll make it a very long night indeed. And of the nominated commentators to do the super over, it's Bazit Khan. Any relation, Bazit?
Don't think so. He's got the specs for it, though.
Yes, he has. But this is going to be very close. You feel it is. The required rate has been brought now down under 10 and over, 9.7. The original rate, asking rate, was 8.6, so it has crept up over the course of the 14 overs we've had. Asif Ali's only had one ball. He's off the mark. Remember those 3 sixes he hit in Karachi in the final that changed the game against Peshawar's Army. 3 fantastic sixes.
Hussain Talat now 37 of 29. If he can bat another 3-4 overs the way he's going, he'll make sure that it's very, very close. And now we see that long off dropping back. So the point comes in and third man's in. So maybe a glide on the offside.
Oh, he pays the price for a risk shot. Brathwaite will celebrate, but it's the batsman who's caused his own downfall here. Hussain Talat was playing a glorious innings, and maybe that wasn't the shot that was required.
Yeah, change in field, and probably Talat wanted to do something different, play with that. And tried to hit it over the top. No timing. Big wicket. Rahat Ali can't keep him out of the game. Can't keep this man out of the game. Dance moves to Saver. The 5 down for 118 as we go to the Tapal T strategic timeout.
Of Vivo IPL 2019 is co-presented by Instaram. Basmati rice reveals the chef in you.
I've been waiting to smile, been hungry for a while. Take me with you if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the
Willow broadcast of ICC Cricket World Cup is presented by State Farm. Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
जो दिल में है वो ही दिखेगा. अब सब कुछ ऐसे ही चलेगा. क्योंकि it's HBL PSL time.
Pakistan Super League. Live and exclusive on Willow in association with Remitly Money Transfer. Now get $10 towards your first transfer of $100 or more to Pakistan.
Willow Live.
The 15th over. Fahim Ashraf is the new batsman for Islamabad. Still to come Samit Patel, and he can bat. He really can bat. So there's tons of batting in this Islamabad team, but the required rate is heading towards 11 and over. Fahim Ashraf strike rate is healthy, 127. 54 not out his best in T20 cricket.
Surprised that Samit didn't walk out right now. They've gone for Fahim Ashraf. Obviously, Suit Jones has other ideas.
Oh, this has been nicely played. And collect the maximum for it. 15 overs gone, 124 for 5.
Right, Islamabad need 48 from 30 balls. It is looking rosy. Everything falling in place. Fahim on 6, Asif on 2. Right, last 5 overs. Required rate is 9.6 knot. You'd want Asif and Fahim to be chasing down a target of 10 and over. 47 from 29 balls. He's got this great ability to hit sixes. Very, very strong through mid-wicket. Picks the length up early and deposit it over mid-wicket. That's the head and shoulders move for $1 million. Good job done, boys. That's glorious. That really is good cricket. That's good presence of mind, and well, the chase is on. Danny Morrison.
In the improvisation, Fahim. They're just so brave and bold in the 21st century.
Quick through the air, he hasn't flighted the ball at all. Yasir Shah in his couple of spells.
Yeah, Carlos Brathwaite trying a few tricks, and some of the batters. And Tullett, it's got a little too cheeky. Yeah, wanted to get it over the head of Rahad Ali. Couldn't.
They've got the bases covered on the leg side. Quick through the air, and all it required was just a little bit of timing through the offside to eke out a single. So Qalandars must not leak 4s and 6s. Singles really will not hurt their cause. Required rate is still less than 10. 41 of 26.
Very gettable. Yes, they're 5 down, but they've certainly got a couple of talented individuals. And when you've got a left-hand, right-hand combo, look out. See that every time. So easy, Rambo, in the modern game for these guys in 2020.
Yeah, he's got to modulate the pace. He's just been too predictable, too fast for my liking. As a leg spinner, you've got to at times flight the ball and suck the batsman into hitting over the top, allowing you a chance to pick a wicket. This is not running well for Yasir Shah. 11 from the over. Required rate less than 9.
It's all the 8s, isn't it? 8.88. And it is, as I say, looking comfortable.
$135 for the loss of 5.
I've been waiting to smile, been hungry for a while. Take me with you if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
Willow broadcast of ICC Cricket World Cup is presented by State Farm. Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
What is out? 135 for the loss of 5. Red worm within touching distance of Qalandars worm. They lost a lot of wickets, Qalandars, in the last part of the innings, and hence lost the plot as well. Yeah, he's good. He's a great striker. He's very impressive down the ground. Asif Ali is. Went back, used the crease and hit the full toss over the infield, over mid-off.
Can these two do the job here for Islamabad? Because when you look at the comparisons, they've lost an extra couple of wickets. Lahore, at this same juncture, were 142 for 3. And then they fell away badly. They didn't have enough firepower at the end to really make a big difference in the death overs and get up to, well, they could have got closer, a lot closer in a way, and expected to get to 200. Fell way short. But can the bowling for green and black come up trumps here?
Change of field, square leg up against the leg umpire. Oh, that's a good ball. That's the leg cutter from Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yeah, brothers Rana will be feeling the heat. They really have suffered here as a big franchise, Lahore. And this is going to be their year where they can move up the ladder and be in contention.
Oh, that's beautifully picked up. He played the field, square leg was ushered in the ring, and he plays it over his head. Slow ball not working this time. Asif Ali is a splendid talent. Here's a reason why he's so good in such situations.
Yeah, young bowler just got it wrong because of that change of field. And you've got to be precise. You can't afford to miss your mark any given moment. The game changes every other delivery.
That's good ball. Quick Yorker.
A wicket here from Shaheen Afridi would do wonders and just change the complexion of this match. Particularly this guy on strike, Asif. Looking tasty.
Watch out for down the ground shot that's gone up in the air, safely placed. Partnership has rocketed to 26 of just 13 balls. That could be the difference. They need to uncouple the pair, need a wicket at this stage. Hafiz and co find a ball that can give them that reward. I think a Yorker could do the job because you can't afford to get it wrong in length, that is, against Fahim Ashraf. He'll tonk you for a 6 over mid-wicket or square leg. That's his range. Hafiz toying with the field once again, so a little bit of confusion. That's been cleared. Fine leg, third men have both been asked to be in the circle. Here we go then. Last ball off the over. And that's beautifully bowled. Yorker does the job. 144 for 5.
पेश है Remitly money transfers to Pakistan. खास offer. अब पाइए $10 towards your first transfer of $100 or more to Pakistan. Hurry! Send money now with Remitly.com or download the app today. Remitly. किफायत भी, easy भी.
Rahat Ali's back. 4 wickets for 13. That's hit hard, flat, skimmer, and almost a sensational catch. Oh, he read it so well. Anton Devsic. Brilliant piece of catching in athleticism. Well, it's gone for 6, but you've got to admire what he was trying to achieve there. Breathtaking.
Yeah, he ran out of room. Simple as that. Yeah, got up, got a palm on it, and he got outside the play. Yeah, sorry, Anton. That doesn't work. But I tell you what this does. This is up and away. Almost up in the top tier. Asif. He is so lethal.
Absolutely. Short arm jab, nothing more than that, and hit the top tier. This guy can pack a punch. Have a look at this shot. One down the ground, a skimmer for 6. Other one over mid-wicket for a gigantic one. This is slipping away from the grab and grasp of Qalandars. Required weight is now just 6.
I need to get back to that Yorker that Shaheen bowled. Last ball of the previous over. Brilliant piece of bowling to finish the over and get it full. Here's a change of pace from Rahat Ali. But you asked for it, Rambo, and he came up with it, the young guy. Got a Yorker right in there. And it is the place to be when guys are going like this.
Yeah, you've got to have a clear mind. When you're running in, you've got to be absolutely sure what you want to deliver. This was beautifully bowled. That's why you rave about the talent. 18-year-old and so good at sizing up the batsman. That's not bad from Rahat Ali. So after being hit for 2 sixes, he's getting the batsman a bit frustrated.
Yeah, and there is that wide Yorker. It is so popular in this format these days. 16 from 14. Now you've got to back the guys in red here, particularly when these two are going for it.
That's a wide one. Staying away from his range. Such a powerful striker of the ball. Is a very fine example of power hitting and how to be a good power hitter. Yeah. Between overs after being hit for a couple of 6s. Yeah, in fact, that was before the over started. Devsic with almost breathtaking effort, and this was beautifully connected. I think he picked up the slow one early. No, that's partly stopped. Got to give it to Shaheen Shah Afridi for trying his mightest. The runs leaking. It's been a big over. 15 from it. 13 from 13 balls. Run a ball.
It was heavy too, wasn't it? Rambo landed very heavily and awkwardly. The big guy. Be careful. That's his bowling shoulder as well.
Went back into the crease. Wanted to hit it for a 6 again over mid-wickets. Bit of a miscue, but nevertheless a gigantic over for the United. 160 for 5.
जो दिल में है वो ही दिखेगा. अब सब कुछ ऐसे ही चलेगा क्योंकि it's HBL PSL time.
Pakistan Super League. Live and exclusive on Willow in association with Remitly Money Transfer. Now get $10 towards your first transfer of $100 or more to Pakistan.
It is now looking Islamabad. 12 from 12. Tapalti, Rocket Man, here he is again. Filling up the cups. Keeping them awake. It's 1:30 a.m. Yeah, they need 2 or 3 dots here to make it interesting. Required weight is gettable. 6.55. What a partnership it's turned out to be. Match winning almost. 42-run partnership. Oh, 22 balls. Oh, that was hit hard. Yeah, just missed the ball in his follow through. Have a look at this. Needed razor sharp reflexes really to avoid this.
But the Jaws have been 6'5". You're not really going to get down unless you use the boot. But they are in control here. Are the defending champions. Very gettable. 2 guys going. 43 from 23 is the partnership. Asif Ali and Fahim. Been simply brilliant.
Yeah, they needed wickets, and I thought the go-to guy could have been Yasir Shah, but he bowled too fast, too flat. Down the ground. No dramas whatsoever needed. I think it's just plain basic cricket that'll win them this contest. Two runs in the over so far. They have hung around. It is late, but what a night for these guys. Great opening ceremony and then a good contest. It's down the leg side a wide, and you tend to do that. You over try because desperate times need desperate measures, so maybe looking for that magic Yorker.
Fabulous Friday, and I'm looking forward to 2 more matches again today. Hey, hey, it's Friday.
All yours. Oh, that's gone up in the air. That's high and mighty, and 6. Asif Ali with that 6 brings up the 50 partnership. Well, and he's rocketed to 35 of just 18 balls. 3 sixes now for the right-hander.
Super connection, this. Wonderful timing. Yeah, it's a change of pace. Got underneath it, but got a massive chunk of it. Yeah, Cameron, that's how you hit him, buddy. Oh, high and long.
He's timed that beautifully. One of those few rare ones with the ball down the ground. Otherwise, they're mostly looking to hit across the line over mid-wicket or square leg. Right, 2 from 7. This could be over in this over. That's been a brilliant run chase. Lost 3 wickets in 1 over, over number 6. But this has been a very good run chase and a very good comeback by Islamabad United. Right, what is happening out there? It's still a ball to be bowled. I think there's a little bit of confusion. Umpire read it at 6. It was 5. Shaheen Shah Afridi will bowl 1 more. 2 from 7. Play like champions, United, and it's their grit and how they bounce back and play the crunch moments well. I think their out cricket has been sharp as well. Qalandars' middle order collapsed, whilst Islamabad United have been good in the middle order, especially this partnership. Single, and so this game is stretched to the last over. So 1 from 6, 171 for 5. Now the United flags are out. Scores are level. Fahim on 17, Asif Ali on a belligerent 36 is played beautifully. The sixes and the fours, and the out cricket has been extremely good. Read the situation, needed a bit of injection this innings. It was provided by this pair. Original rate was 8.6 knot. Field is in. Single to win this for United. Hafiz to bowl the last over. Oh, it's a dot.
You want to take one to AB de Villiers. No, let's be rather safe than sorry. A wonderful South African got in the way. So just about done and dusted the first game.
Yeah. Closes it out with a massive six. So United are over the line. Fantastic win. In a run chase situation, they did not blink. And Qalandars, well, they didn't have the firepower with the bat in the last 5 overs, and that was the real difference in the end. Rather, they gave them a ray of hope by picking up 3 wickets in 1 over, but they just couldn't find the wicket-taking form in the middle phase of the innings. And so this partnership has got United over the line, and it is an impressive run chase that we've seen today. They win by 5 wickets, handshakes all around, and so Qalandars once again not been able to win in the latest edition. They've come second.
A wonderful strike to finish off a superb run chase by the defending champs. Islamabad United have taken out this opening encounter against the Lahore Qalandars. Few have stayed in, got to say, local time here. It's, well, almost 1:45 in the morning, 1:43 a.m. Quite a few did stay around to see the last rites. It really is been a tremendous contest for this opening exchange.
Well, there are the visuals coming out of the Ring of Fire, Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Islamabad United, the defending champions, have opened their account. Their campaign has started with a victory. And Lahore Qalandars, well. Both our experts in the studio, Amir Suhail and Graham Smith, had predicted that it is going to be the Lahore Qalandars night. We are going to have a word with them, but welcome back to the studio, and let me go straight at you guys. Here's the result. Islamabad United win by 5 wickets, and hey, you guys were the experts saying it was going to be Lahore Qalandars night.
Well, let me tell you, you have to give a lot of credit to Islamabad team. They didn't have too many big names, but they keep on coming back from a hopeless situation. Right from the start, they allowed Lahore Qalandars opener to get into a good partnership. Both the openers took their team to a situation where they could have scored easily 100, 190 runs. But like I said in the pre-match show, when you're batting in Dubai, you don't have to think 200. You don't have to get ahead of yourself. You know, they were in a position to score 180 runs. They got greedy. They were looking to score 220 runs, lost the plot, lost the wickets, and allowed Islamabad team to come back. But you have to give credit to Sami. You know, he kept on sticking with the plans, and he was thinking on his feet. He was innovative. He kept on changing the bowlers, and he got the desired result. And you have to give credit to Islamabad cricket team.
Absolutely. Give credit to the Islamabad United team. Good morning, Graham Smith. How's it going, man?
It's wonderful.
Welcome back to the show. All right.
So I'll just say, damn the Qalandars. They let us down. Yeah. I mean, it's just a poor effort from them. And I have to put in some phone calls after this hour between 2 and 3 a.m.
But it looks like Islamabad United's made a habit of winning. I mean, this is a team that is by habit winning. And even when they're in a peculiar situation, look, they dug themselves deep and then they just